Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, April 15th, 2021. I am Fredicia Liburd. Premier of Nevis and Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley, in delivering an address to mark the celebration of Exposition Nevis 2021, outlined a few of the activities that will be hosted by the Ministry of Tourism.
Two local businesses, the Nevis Equestrian Centre and Hills and Valleys Tours, have consented to offer reduced prices for locals wishing to experience their tours. Several of our Nevis hotels are also currently offering special staycation rates for locals to enjoy a premium vacation right here on island, as many Nevisians are unable to travel overseas to their usual vacation spots. To engage our children, our calendar of events includes a call-in tourism quiz on Vaughan Radio, as well as an essay competition based on our domestic tourism theme for our primary and secondary school students. For the general public, there will be the launch of the 2021 Nevis Garden Competition and our annual open day at the Nevisian Heritage Village. We will be hosting the first ever night market at the Artisan Village, as well as a virtual Nevis Experiences culinary tour, among other things.
This year, Exposition Nevis will be hosted with the theme Fostering Domestic Tourism. The Tourism Minister spoke about a number of other activities that will focus on this theme.
A two-day entrepreneurship workshop will be hosted for small and medium tourism enterprises in our bid to develop the capacity and local resilience which are so necessary in this COVID era. Our health is vital during this pandemic, and there's also huge potential in the health tourism business. As such, we will also collaborate with the Health Promotion Unit to host a soca-size session at the Artisan Village, as well as an exercise activity on Pinnis Beach. In addition, during our month of activities, we will also recognize Earth Day by planting trees at Pinnis Park, which will shortly become a vital asset in our domestic tourism inventory.
The Tourism Minister also noted that the Ministry of Tourism will continue to lend its support to the Jessup Seafood Fiesta and New River Farmers Association Open Day, both of which will be held in 2021. The Nevis Culturama Festival Secretariat has released a proposed calendar of activities for the scaled-down COVID-19 compliant Culturama Festival for 2021. The Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat, Antonio Abernathy Liburd, revealed some of the approved events for Culturama 2021.
The main events for Culturama 47 begins on Tuesday, July the 27th. 8 p.m. we'll have the official opening ceremony, and that event will take place at the Cultural Complex. Then on Wednesday, July the 28th, at 8 p.m. at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, we'll have a dance productions being staged by the Rhythm of the Arts Dance Ensemble group. On Thursday, July the 29th, at 7 p.m., we have the steel pan competition, and that would be at the Cultural Complex. This year, the Culturama Committee is taking over that event, and we are taking it a step further, and we'll be having a competition. We have some 9 steel pan groups that have already consented to be a part of this competition. On Friday, July the 30th, 8 p.m. back at the Cultural Complex, we have the Soca Monarch contest. At 8 o'clock at the Cultural Complex, we'll have the Senior Kaiso Finals. Sunday, August the 1st, we have the Miss Culture Swimwear and the Mr. Cool contest that is going to be taking place at the Cultural Complex. It begins at 8 o'clock. We will be having what we will be dubbing as Jam Where You Are Emancipation Juve. Jam Where You Are Emancipation Juve.
Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat, Antonio Abernathy Liburd. The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, is cognizant of the many challenges across the region at this time, including the debilitating impact of COVID-19 on all areas of society and all stakeholders operating within the education sector, coupled with the explosive volcanic activity on the La Soufrière in St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. CXC stands in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines at this time, and stakeholders across the region affected by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. As a result, CXC stands ready to listen and engage in dialogue with critical stakeholders across the education landscape. CXC also recognizes that some candidates across the region, based on their particular circumstances, may not be ready for assessment during the June-July 2021 examinations cycle. Given these circumstances, CXC has reduced the SBA requirements by as much as 50% in some subjects. In addition, CXC will share the broad topics to be assessed on Paper 2 for CSEC and CAPE subjects with the Ministries of Education for distribution to all candidates on May 10th, 5 weeks before the start of the examinations, for subjects where such details are not already available in the syllabus. Candidates are, however, reminded that the entire syllabus is assessed on Paper 1. Following extensive consultations with regional ministries of education, CXC has also implemented a facility for candidates to defer sitting examinations and submitting school-based assessments until the January 2022 or the May-June 2022 examinations cycle. Accordingly, SBA scores can be transferred for use in the next examination sitting where the subject is offered. The rules pertaining to the reuse of SBA scores for resit candidates maintain unchanged. Candidates may also submit a new SBA, delay submission of SBAs until the chosen sitting. For the first time, CXC will accept SBAs in January 2022 for candidates deferring to sit examinations for subjects offered in that period. The granting of the deferral will be managed by the principal for in-school candidates and by the CXC local registrar for private candidates. Candidates should indicate an intent to defer from the June-July 2021 examination cycle by May 1st, 2021. There will be no fee charged for the deferral of examinations. The deferral procedures were shared directly with all ministries of education and local registrars from across the region on Friday, March 26th and Friday, April 9th, and communications placed on the CXC website www.cxc.org. In preparation for exams, students can also access a range of examination-related resources via www.cxc.org/student. As we all do our best to manage in these uncertain times, CXC continues to collaborate with regional ministries of education and other stakeholders to ensure the safety and well-being of all stakeholders and that the administration of examinations does not disenfranchise the region's students. Several hotels in St. Kitts and Nevis have stepped forward to support the government's relief efforts to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the wake of the ongoing La Soufrière volcano eruptions. As part of a humanitarian package, St. Kitts and Nevis government has offered to receive 300 persons who were displaced as a result of the volcanic eruption in the neighboring Caribbean nation, also known as the Gem of the Antilles. National Disaster Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Abdias Samuel, said that accommodation commitments have already been made. Koi Resort St. Kitts has made available 70 rooms that can accommodate 2 to 3 persons, while the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, as well as the Sugar Bay Club, has identified 30 rooms each. A hotel in Nevis has also committed 30 rooms through the Humanitarian Assistance Program. Samuel added that a multi-agency public and private sector committee is being established to manage the process. It will be led by officials from the Department of Social Development and include Representatives from the Ministries of Finance, Foreign Affairs, Education and Health, as well as the Department of Labour and St. Kitts and Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce. Representatives from the National Emergency Management Agency and the Nevis Disaster Management Department will also serve on the committee. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredista Liebert. Thank you for viewing.